Hey guys, this is the next Monster Party challenge, and this one's going to be a little bit different than normal. It's going to involve a lot more grinding, that's for sure. As you can see, I have one different character out, but really, I have many. Yes, this challenge is going to be, well, if you clicked on the video, you already know what this is going to be. But this is going to be the Conks and the Pips party. I can only have 7s though, so we're taking out the Conkerer that we had in one of the other previous monster parties. That way, you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, yes, these guys, well, they're very annoying. Let me just put it that way. See, they all start with just like, they have 0 MP, but they have a bunch of skills. They usually start with like here we have the, what are you called again? A Conkjurer has kaboom, kasap, sizzle, says, bang, but 2 MP. That's it. So what I've been doing is grinding on monsters until I get magic seeds, which is why everyone else here has 50-ish, sometimes a slightly more MP. It's to help them actually use some of their skills. Just so you know, that's a lot of fucking work. Seriously, a lot of work. And I'm not going to lie, I'm using save states to help myself actually get some of these seeds of magic. Let me see, how many do I have stockpiled at the moment? I have 18. So, the trick for this, if you ever want to do this, by the way, either emulate or definitely just focus on one of the healers. In particular, I believe is it you? No. One of the healers is completely immune to death and paralyze, which you're going to need for the Ladja fight. And it's the only one of the Pips and the Conks that have it, too. I'm just literally looking this up real quick. Is it the Conkuistador? Yes. Okay, so it's not Epipany. It's the Conkuistador that is immune to it. So I would recommend giving him probably the most MP. You get about up to 10-ish to 11 naturally throughout the story, if you also use the TNT boards as well. But yeah, you're looking, again, if you're getting only like 10-ish or so, that's only going to be, if you max out every single one, 50 MP, and at minimum 30 MP. So really, it's not much. To combat that, I'm grinding right near Lofty Peaks, I think that's what it's called, or whatever this place is where you get the magic carpet and all that. But yeah, I'm grinding around here because one of the monsters drops the seed of magic. None of the ones here, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, Pip's gonna die, that's fine. I forgot to heal, that was my bad. Yeah, luckily Monk has that covered for the most part. This is my sort of main party for the time being. But, yeah, if you grind around here, there's a monster that... Here, try this again. Thank you. And we're also going to go ahead... This is what I meant to do before the recording. I'm going to go ahead and do some healing. But I'll hurry this up, because this is supposed to be just the intro part of the video. Actually, we don't even need everybody for this. What I do is I take Donk here, and I just kind of run around. And Donk, here we go, has the Metal King Sword, a Sacred Armor to help self-heal him, and a bunch of other equipment here too. Meteorite Bracer as well, but the big thing is the Zenithian Shield. You want the Zenithian Shield for the Hypernamon dudes. Oh, please don't crit. Well, that's gonna suck. We could mid-heal, but we gotta get rid of the hoodlums. That's the big thing. Okay. Once you get rid of the hoodlums, you're fine. The hypothermian, there we go. The hypothermian's the ones that drops the magic seeds, and that's where you want to always kill them last. And just having him out here helps a bit, because this way we don't have to worry about fizzling hypothermian, because it has a high resistance and all that. So honestly, you could just take your time, and this is what I do, because I'm going to show you. I'm cheating to get them. I save state, and then I... Let's see. Nope, I didn't get anything. So I go back. I use Zap, because sometimes you get something different. And then I just kind of prolong the fight until he randomly will drop it. I'm not going to wait till it drops it, because it could take a while. I've been watching a bunch of videos as I do this, because it can take a lot of time. And yeah, the way RNG works is each action has a different outcome, which is why you see me either attacking or zapping, because sometimes you can actually get it. Now, I'm going to try this like just a couple more times. Oh, yeah, sometimes you can get random recruits too. But depending what you're doing, will sometimes get you something. So, yeah, I'm not going to show it off, though. This is the last one I'm doing. But yeah, that's basically what I do until I get the Seeds of Magic. Now, you can do this fairly, and you probably get less, but it is a way to get things to work. And you're going to need to grind anyway, so you may as well grind against these guys. I'm just showing you the way you could do it, at least. So, there is that. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Oops. I meant to do this. Don't worry about it, though. Yeah, I'm just going to let him die this time. In any case, though, yeah, I'm just showing you guys the way I did this. Also, to get these guys, I just played through the game normally, and I brought in a bunch of monsters that max out early, like the Rotten Apple, a Grudgiger, it's the bird thing that you get in the beginning, and a Fungool, the mushroom dude, that you also get in the beginning. They're really good throughout, up until the last generation. I recommend using those to get you to Generation 3 whenever you're doing Generation 3 challenges, because you can only get Conks and Pips in Generation 3, so we're skipping all the Gen 2 bosses that we usually do. It's going to be like son and daughter again. So anyway, this is one spot you could train. You could also train in the Neverglade, because one of the monsters there also drops it. It's weird dudes that explode. I think they're also in the Dragon Staff Tower as well. I wrote down a list of what enemies drop these. A Quadrahead, that's it. They're in Neverglade and Talon Tower, that's right. So, either kill Hypothermins or Quadraheads last if you want to get MP Seeds. And there's also another one that drops MP Seeds, but they have a higher, even rarer chance to drop. Mental Pictures, they're in like the beginning of the game. They're around Wheelbrook in the first generation, as well as in Fairy Lay. But it's 1 in 128 for them to drop them, compared to the 1 in 64 that the Hypothermin and Quadraheads drop. Those are the only ones I found that actually drop MP Seeds reliably. There are some bosses that do drop MP Seeds, but I don't think they're 100%, to be honest. So, anyway, that's this whole giant spiel about how to do this party anyway. This is mostly a way to incorporate all of them. I have every single Pip here because they are fragile, and I'm not planning to go too high on their MP here. I'm probably going to focus the rest of my seeds on Monk and maybe Wizpip, because the Wizpip will learn Kafrizzle eventually. The one that doesn't matter much and is mostly just a seat filler / prey here is Zonk. Zonk learns nothing that interesting. He has Kaboom, but so does CD. CD gets but CD doesn't get Kasizzle, and that's basically the only different thing that they have, really. It's just, I think Zonk might get the crack spells as well, but I don't find them useful. So he might be the item master. We'll see. In any case, I'm going to grind everyone up to level 20. We're almost there, Epipany, yeah. Once everyone's at level 20, that's when I'm going to go ahead and start doing the regular boss battle, whatever, stuff. So they won't be level 20 for those necessarily. I'm just mean, like, I'll actually start grabbing all my going through the story stuff to set up for everything. We're probably going to do Talon Tower first, because I don't know how we're going to do just 3 Pips against Bjorn. So, not yet anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'll meet you at probably Slon the Rook, unless something else interesting pops up. And sorry for the super long intro. I'll meet you there. Okay, guys, we're here at Slon the Rook for our Pips and Conks first battle. For this fight, I decided to go with the two hero-esque characters, Squeak and Donk, also known as the Pip Fighter and Conkuistador. I did a lot of grinding over near the enemies that drop MP seeds, mostly because I wanted to get as many as I could, but I also needed to get our HP up a little bit more. I tried coming in here at first, and oh yeah, I'm losing track of my things, but I tried coming in here earlier with my Whiz Pip and Conkuistador. At the time, Conkuistador was okay HP, but could have been better, and Whiz Pip had barely 100 HP. It was not working, so I decided, alright, we gotta level them up a little bit more. So that's what I did. I got them all up closer to level 30, and some at 30. Definitely gotta be helpful at least. So anyway, I've been showing you guys their stats. For the most part, our hero-type characters are going to be doing the damage. You don't really need both heroes, because, I'll be honest, Conkuistador here, he only has mid-heal. You don't really need him. Eventually, you're going to, at level 30, Squeak's going to get the full heal spell, which is better than, mid-heal, but still, it's good to have extra healers, and that's kind of what I went with. If you want to, you could replace them with the... What was it? It's not called Pip Fighter, it's like the other Pip attacker. The ones that basically like the Conkerer version of a Pip, though. The one that doesn't learn spells. That one actually could work. But I chose Whiz Pip because he has some good spells, mostly Sap. Not for this fight, but later on. These are like probably my main 4 I would choose for a lot of these things, and then lose one of the heroes when you have to only have 3 of them. I chose this one because he has Kabuff, which we're going to want for this. Also because the one that learns Insulate doesn't learn it for a bit. And he already has at least Zing and full heal, so this kind of works out, though, the way it does. Anyway, item setup, we're going to be doing the usual cheesing strategy on against Slon because... we may as well. Otherwise, I could just use Monk's just keep using Kabuff over and over until he can't even hurt us. That's the other option you could do. Everyone's got at least 1 Yigleaf. I have the Meteorite Arm Bracer on Monk, our, healer, mostly to let him Terror Crow spam, and CD, our mage, is going to be using Staff of Salvation when needed to heal, but otherwise, we'll be using items to attack, or use what little MP they have to just spam kaboom. So, but anyway, that's Slon, and let's just go ahead. That's the Slon setup. Let's just go ahead and jump on in. He is not difficult at all. Alright, so it's just going to be attack. Yeah, I'm just double checking our items. Attack. Don't even need to bother with Kabuff, though. We're just going to Terror Crow. And Sap does not work on him. So, honestly, you'd either want to spam his spells, which we're going to do a Kaboom on. Unsurprised. That's unfortunate. That's not a big deal, though. CD only could do a couple Kabooms, and then he's stuck anyway. Eventually, he'll learn Kafrizzle, and he'll be able to do a lot more. But in any case, we're going to Terror Crow, and you are going to Staff of Salvation Monk. And that's basically going to be the fight. That literally is what we're going to do. Go ahead and Kaboom. It'd be better if CD had Frizzle, but he doesn't learn that yet. And I didn't want to level up everybody anymore because it was getting a little dicey. I felt like we were about to over-level, and I was a little worried about that. Alright, and that's it for that. Let's Terror Crow, and I think we want to go with... I have a bunch of elements here. Bang, Fire, and Lightning. We're going to go with Fire. Yeah, 39 damage. Okay, not bad. Squeak's on the Miracle Sword. I didn't want to double up on all the casino tokens that you'd have to get for this. So I decided to go with just 1 Gringham Whip and 1 Metal King Sword. Otherwise... Ooh, damn. Otherwise, I would be Metal King Swording both of them. I will, however, be getting them both Blizzard Staves much later. Because they both can equip them, and as I proved with my last monster party, it helps to have the ice staves, ice swords, excuse me, with your monster buddies here. I'm gonna go with Monk. Monk's a little more valuable. But yeah, you can replace Dunk instead of having Squeak if you want that for your main party, because the only thing is Dunk and Squeak are also the fastest, regularly anyway, without using a Meteorite Arm Bracer. And that's why I chose them over the other fighter type. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep Terror Crowing. You can't use anything other than Frizz and Sap, which... Frizz and Crack, which we don't really need to do. I did get MP for everybody, though, so including the ones in our reserves, they do all have MP, including that one mage I told you that is not necessary. He still is very not necessary, but you can still use him for now. I'm going to go over the item and equipment usage I'm doing later when I go fight Ladja, because it'll make more sense to do so then. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. I just attacked by accident. CD can't attack really very well. Oh, but that's it. Yeah, Slon is mostly a joke. Oh, Monk leveled to 30 and learns to bounce. Bounce could be pretty helpful, but I probably won't be using it. Yeah, I probably won't be using it for Ladja, because then Ladja just breath attacks more and you don't want that. Anyway, that was Slon. I will see you at Ladja and discuss strategy there. Okay, here we are for Bishop Ladja. Still got the same crew here, and here's our general setup. We did level up a little bit, so now Squeak has full heal, which we'll be putting to use. Conkuistador still has his same stuff here going on. I think he learned Holy Protection last. You already still have Bounce, and you're still yet to do anything here. Item-wise, Squeak's going with the Miracle Sword. As usual, Dragon Shield and Flame Armor will help them deal with some of the, well, the Dragon Shield will help with some of the fire stuff. The Flame Armor only helps with ice, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. I didn't pick up another armor for him, and I don't have enough mini-medals to get another Sacred Armor for him, so that's what we're going to be dealing with for now. He's got one Yigleaf and Elfin Elixir as the usual precautions are. Dunk here is going to have the Sacred Armor, Metal King, and Dragon Shield for the breath resistance, and a couple leaves and Elfin Elixir. Monk here, our main healer, he already had the Dark Shield before, but the Dark Shield's going to help with getting some MP back. I'm going to be setting that up immediately to help with mana. If he gets, it's only for this fight. It's only for if he gets frizzled. That's the only MP he'll be getting back, but it's something at least. Give him a little bit of MP back anyway. He's got the Yigleaf and Elfin Elixir as usual. An extra Packs of Punch just in case. Eventually, I think it's Squeak that learns Oomph, but we're not going to have that for a bit. I have the Zenithian Sword in case he uses Bounce, but I don't think Ladja uses Bounce in this one after all. At least all my test runs, he never used Bounce. But just in case he had it, I put it on him. And Yigdu for, oh, holy shit, we're getting beaten the crap out of. Because we don't have a multi-healing ability right now, except on the other cleric character, but the other cleric character only has Omni Heal and only could use it literally once. So it's useful, but only once you can use it, so it's a little bit detrimental there. And last we have CD, who's mostly going to be playing support. CD's got the Staff of Salvation as usual to help heal Lightning Staff when they run out of MP and actually get to attack, which is very unlikely. Yigleaves and Elfin Elixirs and 2 Packs of Punches so that they can go full support. They'll also be our Sap user as well. Anyway, that's all the setup for Ladja. Let's dive in. All my test runs have been working, but it's possible that someone might die this time because it's always possible. If he decides to Kafrizzle someone twice, they're almost guaranteed to be dead. Almost. Anyway, for this, Squeak's actually going to Kazap. Because it does more damage than what Dunk or Squeak can do in a single turn. Dunk here, Zap is not really worth it compared to his attack, so he's going to attack. We're going to set Monk up with the Dark Shield immediately, and then we're going to be kabuffing or healing. And CD is going to be sapping. The good thing about sap versus Kasap, anyway, is that you only have to use it once. You don't have to use it more than once, I believe. Yep, 260, all the way down. Alright, so yeah, you're going to keep Kazapping. You attack. You are doing okay. You can kabuff. I'm going to have you go ahead and heal yourself. A double Kafrizzle will still kill, mind you. Like... Oh, I was going to say like that, but no, it didn't happen. Okay, good. Alright, you guys are going to attack, and we're going to have you go ahead and... Yeah, you may as well full heal. If it's over 100 HP missing, you're better off just full healing. Because mid-heal can only sometimes do 100 HP. Now, for CD... I think I'm going to have him heal himself, because it's a little bit... He's still in the danger zone. I haven't set up the oomphs yet. Oh, right. You're supposed to be Kazapping, man. You can attack. You're going to full heal. And you go ahead and Pax-a-Punch Squeak so he can heal himself easier. Actually, I probably should have done Dunk, because Dunk's still attacking, normally. Okay, you guys are good. Well, Squeak's out of... and just has 1 MP less than for a Kazap, so don't bother. He can full heal twice if need be, though, so he's good backing up right now. And you're going to keep attacking. You go ahead and full heal yourself. And you're going to Pax-a-Punch Dunk. Oh, bounce went up this time. Alright, you guys are going to just attack. You go ahead and Zenithian Sword, and which means it'll be down for Kaboom unless he reapplies it right away. We'll find... Doubt. The hard way, apparently. Well, CD's probably going to die. Well, no, he probably won't die, but he's going to get hurt. Here, I'm going to full heal you, and why don't you just don't anymore. Go ahead and Lightning Staff. All my test runs, he never did that. Ooh, you got your MP, though. Yeah. Things like that happen. Oh, yeah, you go ahead and kabuff, then, and you can heal. CD's not always faster than Ladja, as we saw. Ooh, nice. MP's good. But sometimes he is. I didn't use any of my seeds yet, either. Healer's more important. But yeah, Monk's gonna keep doing the kabuffs out here. Okay. His bounce is down, that's good. Oh, Sap's down. I just realized that. My bad. Don't bother full healing yourself, you can't do it. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta full heal. Sap is down. That's the problem with taking down bounce. I forgot about that. I don't always have Sap. And in my test runs, he never used bounce. I don't know if bounce is up right now or not, but we're just gonna go ahead and attack. I'm gonna have you do this anyway, and then that way Sap should be guaranteed. Please don't kill Monk. Thank you. That was very nice of you. There we go. And now let's all agree never to use that again. You know what? I'm going to use the Yigdu because we only have one anyway. It's not like Dragon Quest IV where you can get more than one but only could re-get one. So I'll re-get it after the battle. And now that that's done, you go ahead and just use the Lightning Staff because I don't trust a bounce spell just not coming up again. Alright, now we can get the real damage going again. That was a dumb move on my part there. You can go ahead and kabuff instead, and use Staff of Salvation yourself. Yeah, you have the lowest HP. CD's probably a little bit of a risk. don't absolutely need him, but Sap is very useful, and I really love that, so when you can get it off anyway. If I didn't need Sap or I actually don't need Sap, but if Sap was not usable here, then I would say you're better off just bringing in the 0 MP one, who I can't remember the name of. Here, do another Kabuff, and you go ahead and heal Dunk, because Dunk should be okay. We should almost... Yeah, there we go. I figured we almost had him. But, yeah, that's it for them. They really need the HP, though, because if Ladja really felt like he could just double Kafrizzle somebody, and they'd be dead. 100%. Let me see. Actually, Squeak and Dunk might survive. Monk, I don't think, has any MP magic resistance, so he'd probably go down. CD would definitely go down. But anyway, I guess I'll see you at the Bjorn fight. I'm not sure how that's going to go yet, but I'll see you there.